Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbins Bourbon. I'm Joe.
I'm Josh.
Man, I
forgot where you were.
I did. We are doing a review of something we have never done before, a Japanese whiskey.
Probably can't see the label, but it is Nikka?
Nikka. Yeah.
Nikki. Nikka.
Yep, 43 proof, 43 ABV. I have a couple Japanese whiskeys up in the cabinet. The Nikka and the Hibiki. The Hibiki Suntory is a really good whiskey as well. Personally, my preference, I like the Nikka better. And I think because the Nikka has a little more Scotch characteristics in the flavor profile.
So it's a pure malt?
Yeah, it is. The Hibiki had a lot of grains, kind of
like
grainy.
an Irish more?
No, more like a young, grainy kind of flavor profile, where this had more of a refined, Scotchish kind of punch to it.
I bought that. It's made by Hibiki or Suntory. I think it's just called Suntory. Mm-hmm. It was about $40 for a bottle, and it was like, it tastes a lot like a Scotch. It tastes like a Glenlivet type Scotch.
Some fruit forward stuff. Yeah. This one's, it's been a while since I've had it. The Japanese out there are making some incredible whiskeys. They're very meticulous in their grain selections, in the process. They're just very detail oriented as a culture in general. So their products generally are really, really good.
And they model their whiskeys after the Scotch type whiskeys, right?
They do.
Use the malted grain,
malted barleys, and So we're gonna give this one a whirl. See what it.
Let's see what the legs are like.
Comes in like,
Super slow.
They are. Yeah. I'm not getting anything dropping down yet.
No, mine
from
are
the
just
initial.
Starting. Yeah, I bet it'll be oily.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just now. These are new, clean glasses. You won't get a true representation of an oily characteristic on a whiskey, any type of whiskey, using a dirty glass.
I think she's about done.
Yeah, now it's starting to run. Yeah. So, on the nose,
little that green apple.
Yep.
Yeah, it smells a lot like a Scotch.
It does. I didn't want to say green apple and the high fruits first because I generally start spitting that stuff out first. So I really wanted you to say something.
Oh.
I wanted to see if you got it first too.
Yeah. Green, like I said, a lot like a. Yeah, it's got a deep. Other than the green apple, get that grain.
Mm-hmm. That barley.
Yeah.
The barley, green apple, fresh, vibrant flavor.
A little gurgling going on. Yeah, it's a lot like a Highland malted Scotch.
Yeah, single malt Scotch.
Single malt, that's what I meant. You guys knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, we hope you're enjoying. Have a dram with us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's good.
That's a
Scotch
Scotch characteristic.
Oh,
just
yeah,
right in your
100%.
face. very much a Highland.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yep.
100%. Highland Scotch.
I get no
characteristic.
peat.
No. If there is, it's kind of mid palate to the back. There might be a kick of peat. Really subdued. It's really light, which is what you would get from a Highland Scotch that Glenmorangie uses. Their characteristics are no peat, but there is a subtle bit in the background. This would be the same way. It's very, very subdued, if there's any that you could pick up. Great Scotch. For me, it was about $80, $80 to $90 for this bottle. I've had it for a couple years. It is at this level here. It's had a little bit of oxidation on it. I have not been putting the wine preserver in it.
There's another flavor in there that I'm not. Other than like you said, the green apple, the grain. It's not, for me. It's not smoky at all. Gosh, it's like a fruity,
port wine.
Yeah, so I was gonna say fruity,
that finish,
like plumish,
red
like
grape plum, red. Yes, I see that. When I was, you were talking, I was rolling it around. I was trying to see what you were hunting for, and
yeah, it's got that that wine
port
finish.
Wine finish.
Doesn't have that though, huh?
It does not, which is unique. I am going to try a little drop of water in mine.
Oh yeah, this even says fruitiness and extremely well balanced taste. Blah, blah,
If you would like some, I'll put this over here for you. Let it sit for a minute. I added a drop of water.
First, if it made it better or not before I add water. I don't usually like to add water. Sometimes it can ruin it. Not ruin it. It doesn't make it like horrible,
right?
But
it smoothed it out. Smoothed it out quite a bit.
I guess with these the Highland type ones. Well, it's not Highland, but it's Japanese. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, it did it. Smoothed out some of the
like just the alcohol heat or something.
Yeah, and it's not a real high proof.
What was it, 43? 86?
Think so.
Yeah, correct? 43.
Yeah.
% alcohol. So 86.
I like most whiskeys above the 80 proof. 85, 86 to 95. Yes. I'll even drink some in the 100 proofs if they're really well made and have that good balance.
Well, all those high proof, bonds, man.
Yeah, they're incredible. So just because it's a high ABV doesn't mean it's going to be rough on the palate.
No. I opened up the nose.
Yeah, it did. Green apple.
Getting more of that fruity. It's a certain kind of fruit though. It's like green grapes, not red grapes.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I wish I could.
Oh.
It's very pleasant on the nose.
Yeah. It's good tasting. It's a good whiskey. I like it with water. I like it. Kind of rounded off some of the, like the alcohol burn and the flavors. Like it didn't take them away. Just kind of blended them a little. Yeah.
Yeah. Rounded out was a great descriptor.
I know, and I said it.
I know. I was in my mind thinking, "Ooh, this is very round," and then you spit it out.
Told you, man. You put our two brains together, it might make one halfway normal one.
Halfway normal. Yeah, it's a good whiskey.
It's
Price
really
is good. If you can get it out there in your market, there's a few more Japanese whiskeys popping up on the market than there was 5 years ago. The Hibiki is decent. There's a neat history behind the way the glass is made, but in my opinion, the Nikka has a better characteristic. It's more depth of flavor and interesting.
And I haven't tried. I mean, I've tried them both, but I don't know which. I'd have to try them together to see which one I like better. So I don't know. But like I said, I bought the Suntory that makes the Hibiki.
Right.
They have another brand version, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a lot like the Highland. All the ones I've tasted is like a lot like a Highland Scotch, and that's what they model themselves after.
Right.
And they do a good job. Like he said, they're very meticulous. A lot of care goes into it. You can tell. It's a good whiskey.
It is. So don't rule out, if you're out there collecting whiskeys and you're enjoying different flavors, don't rule out the Japanese whiskeys out there. Do a little research, watch some videos, see what all of us that have already spent our hard-earned dollars on them.
Yes.
And before
you don't want to spend that on whiskey.
Before you go breaking your dollars on them, see what the whiskey community is saying.
Well, they even have, I mean, you might not know out there, but they have Indian whiskey. I mean, we'd love to pick up some of that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. So, yeah, if you can find cool stuff like that, definitely add it to your collection.
Yeah, because it's all about the journey.
Yep.
Different whiskeys, they have different characteristics.
Yeah. And if they're gross, then you have a gross whiskey in your collection.
There you go.
Give it to your friend that you don't like.
And the ones that drink a lot of whiskey, that they don't really care. Yeah. They mix it with Coca-Cola.
Not okay.
Remember to like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed this video. Japanese whiskey. We've never done one before, so we thought we'd send one your way. Hit the little subscribe button at the bottom, the little bell. If you hit it, it will give you a notification when we do a new video. We do a new video every single Saturday. We send them your way. So for your enjoyment. Remember, as always, enjoy your whiskey or bourbons any way you like.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.